Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jackie and today I am here for Vlogmas Day 7. The first full week of Vlogmas is now complete. Today I'm actually going to be doing a book haul, which I haven't done a book haul in I think almost 2 years. So yeah, these are just some of the books I've hauled the past couple of years, but this video would probably be hours long if we were to include all of them. So I'm just going to do every single book that I've hauled in the past 11 months basically, which isn't much, but I have a decent sized stack as you guys can see next to me. So without me rambling any further, let's jump right in and get started with the book haul. The first two books I'm actually going to talk about in today's video are books I bought for school. So these are books that I'm reading mostly for school, but I am really enjoying both of them. I'm still in the process of reading them, so let's talk about them. First one of those is The Business of Being a Writer by Jane Friedman. This is a book I'm reading for my seminar in modern publishing course, which I'm taking this fall semester, and I'm really enjoying this. So I have always wanted to go into creative writing. If you guys saw my video yesterday, you would have seen that. I'll link it up on the screen if you haven't already. And that video talks all about my creative writing journey, which I'm going to be keeping you guys updated on over the next however many years. So I hope you will stay tuned for that. But this book is all about the more publishing side of things, talking about what goes on behind the scenes after you're done a manuscript and all of that. And I'm really enjoying it. We've been kind of bouncing back and forth between chapters. So technically, I'm actually going to finish the chapters I have to finish for class, and we're actually going to go back and finish the chapters that we didn't read. So I'm really liking this so far, and I can't wait to share more of my thoughts when I'm done with it. The book I wanted to talk about that I am technically reading for class, and I'm still in the middle of it, I'm only 10 pages in, is The Elements of Style by William Strunk Jr. and E.B. White. This book I am reading for my grammar and style class, so that again I'm taking this fall semester. This is just a tiny little book on the elements of style, the different, grammar issues, punctuation issues, all that. Again, this is something I have to read for class, but I'm enjoying so far. But yeah, tiny little thing, but a quick read, so that is that one. So the next 3 books in this book haul are all nonfiction, so this is definitely something outside of my comfort zone. I don't read a ton of nonfiction, but I did haul these 3 books, and I've already read one of them earlier this year, so that's really exciting. First of those 3 nonfiction books I have to haul is Ted Bundy, Conversations with a Killer by Stephen G. McCall and Hugh Ainsworth. I am so sorry, I probably butchered those names. As I mentioned in videos before, I do have like a weird fascination with serial killers. I find them very interesting, and Ted Bundy is obviously one of the most well-known serial killers of all time. This is all our interviews with him. It's called the Death Row Interview, so this is probably towards the end of his life, and this has also been made into a Netflix original documentary series. So I, again, don't really read a ton of nonfiction or mixed media like this, but I'm excited to dive in. On those same lines, I also have a book called Serial Killers and Psychopaths, The True Life Cases That Will Shock the World by Charlotte Gregg and Joan Marlowe. Again, is a nonfiction book about serial killers. Again, going along the same lines as the Bundy book. I'm very interested in serial killers. I think they're fascinating. This dives more into the psychology side of things, which I also really enjoy. And it is chunky. It is not a light read, and obviously it deals with some heavy subject matter, but it also dives into a lot of well-known serial killers as well as some unknown serial killers, or lesser known, I should say. So again, really excited to dive into this when I do eventually pick it up. Last of the nonfiction books I wanted to mention in today's haul, it's the one I have already read. I actually read this in March, I want to say, and that is None of This Rocks by Joe Truman. Joe Truman is the guitarist for Fall Out Boy, one of my favorite bands of all time, and this is his memoir. This was a Christmas present from my best friend. Thank you so much, Brianna, if you're watching. And this is, again, his life story. It deals with some heavy topics, but it's really, really interesting. I love Joe. I always have. I love Fall Out Boy. I grew up listening to their music, and again, they're one of my favorite bands of all time. So I really enjoyed this book, and it will be in my top 10 favorite books of the year later this month. The next book I have to haul in this video is the 3rd book in a series that I've only read the 1st book of, and that is House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J. Maas. This is book 3 in the Crescent City series. I read House of Earth and Blood a couple years ago. I really, really loved it. It was my favorite, I think it was my favorite book of that year. If not, it was the runner-up. And I have been meaning to continue on with this series. I have all 3 books in this series on my shelves, and I'm a huge Sarah J. Maas fan. She's my favorite author of all time. She wrote my favorite series of all time, which is A Court of Thorns and Roses. And like I said, I love the 1st book. Why I haven't continued on, I don't know. But I will get there. This is an over 800 page book, but I will read it. I'll read anything she writes. So I'm really excited to, again, eventually dive back into this world. The last book I have to haul in this video is probably arguably the one I'm most excited to talk about, and that is the official Taylor Swift The Eras Tour book. So this is a coffee table book. It is jacked full of photos and little moments from the Eras Tour, from Taylor's own words. It is absolutely beautiful. I have already looked through this. I have read, all the little notes that Taylor left in here, and it is stunning. Like, I don't think the quality of the camera is gonna do it justice with just how pretty these pictures are. As somebody who didn't get to go to the Eras Tour in person, I only saw the movie. This just brings back all the feelings I had even watching the movie just in the movie theater. And now with the Eras Tour ending literally tomorrow, as of you guys seeing this video, it kind of breaks my heart that I didn't get to see it in person. But there will be always future tours from Taylor. Nothing compared to this, but there'll be tours. I will get to see her one day, and I can just live through my vicarious dreams of seeing the Eras Tour through this book. So that is this one. That is it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new for future Vlogmas content just like this, as well as content after Vlogmas if you're interested in that as well. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys have hauled in most recent months, as I would love to know. And as always, all my social media links are linked down below if you guys like to follow me on any of those. With all being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 8. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!